This is the Two Guys Take Podcast. Gaming, music, and more with your hosts, Mike and Adam. Podcast, you son of a bitch. It's showing.
We don't know what's happening.
Was that even live the whole time? I don't even know if we got anything.
I don't know. We recorded a solid 10 minutes of nothing.
Oh my God.
It was good material too. It was
totally
material.
Good. Oh my God. Episode 20. Episode 26. That's it. You know what? Just fuck this whole shit. I'm done with this podcast. This podcast is going to be 30 seconds.
This is
son of a.
The Two Guys Take blurbs. It's 40-second podcast. See you guys.
Have a nice day.
Oh man.
Oh my God. We had grade A material just now. Friggin' technology.
It's all because of my terrible internet. So I apologize. Next week we're going to make Mike host.
Can we recreate what we just did?
There's no possible
spur of the
way.
moment. There's
no way.
God damn it.
Well, hey, so Mike, how was your day today?
My day was, it was fantastic. I had to give a lesson on how to construct an email.
Tell me, how was that?
I'll tell you again for the second time. You know what? First off, my students need to know how to write an email to an adult, and especially a teacher. Okay? I gave them an assignment a week and a half ago. It was due Friday. And I'm getting emails bombarded to me because of number one, they waited to the last minute. Naturally wait to the last minute. So one kid actually wrote in his email, he's like, my instrument doesn't sound the same as the instrument at school, so I can't do the playing assignment. And I'm like, that only means one thing, that you never even opened up your instrument at home to play it.
Yeah.
Because if you did, you would have came to me a long time ago saying, my instrument's not working. Hello? So anyway, I'm getting emails, a bombardment of emails of kids writing, first of all, not like a formal letter. You know what I mean? Not like, hi, Mr. B, dear Mr. B. Hi, how are you today? Nothing.
To whom it may concern.
To whom it may concern. I'll even take that. I'll even take to whom it may concern. I get,
sup, dog?
I can't take my playing test. Can I please redo it? Can you please assign it back to me? One kid was like begging me. He's like, it's my birthday. Please, 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 please. I was like,
it's my birthday.
What? I was like, what are you talking about? So I had to go off today in class to say, first I asked them if they were able, if their English teachers taught them how to write a letter. And they
go
were
straight to the English teacher.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm going to say. Go to their English teacher and tell them to stop sleeping through class.
I'm going tomorrow.
Stop rolling in the VCR. Okay, well, this is 2022. They don't do VCRs anymore. Stop rolling in
the DVDs,
the flat screen,
the flat
TV
the
with
jump
the DVD player, and making them watch videos. Teach them some English. These kids don't know nothing.
Oh my God. One of the emails this was not related to the test, but the email it was just one single line, and it was, can I make up the lesson?
You should just respond to that with no. Don't even question it. Just no.
I didn't even respond. I had to go. I was like, what do you? Oh, and then he sees me in the hall later where he's like, did you get my email? I was like, yeah, I got your email. Well, what the hell are you talking about? Okay, what lesson? Can I make up the lesson? So I had to go off today on how to properly construct an email letter.
And you're a music teacher.
And I'm the music teacher. Well, I mean, they do learn a lot more than just music in my class. Let me be honest.
They learn about life.
And that's right. Hard knock life. Class. It's a hard knock life up in this place because let me tell you right now, I was going off. First about procrastination. Second about, You don't write an email to an adult with IDK .. K, bye. Well, like, who are you?
Yeah, see, the biggest thing is if you don't learn that now, then whenever you're an adult, like imagine these kids' resumes
That's
when
what
they're
I said
18.
to them. And that's the example that I used.
Whew.
I said,
I'd,
listen, I
I,
said,
I'd, I'd hire all of them just so I could fire their asses.
and that's what I told them. I was like, look, I've been on hiring committees, right? And I've overlooked resumes, and if the resume looks like crap, guess where it goes? In the garbage. You don't even get a call. I said, now that person could have been perfectly qualified and great for the position. However, they're not going to get a call in for an interview because their resume was a piece of crap.
You know, I wish I was a boss for this very reason, because I want someone to give me like the biggest piece of shit resume I've ever seen. That's just like screams, there's no way you can hire this person. And then call them in for an interview. And then whenever they sit down, I'm just going to be like, is this your resume? They'll look at it like, yeah. And then I will just hold it up and light it on fire right in front of them and tell them to get the fuck out of my office. I would get so much enjoyment out of that.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
man.
why I can't be a teacher. I can't be a boss. I just need to work for myself.
That's it. Oh, man. I was not a happy camper today. I was not
I
happy.
can imagine. It's like I said, today, and no one heard it when I said it earlier, but today was the most Monday of all Mondays. I was just annoyed with everything, and I don't know why. It's just everything possible that could have annoyed me. And yeah, by the end of the day, I was a little cranky. I started the day in a great mood, though. I started the day in such a good mood.
That's the worst part about it. That's the worst part about it. Ugh. Did you have anything good for lunch that kind of like changed the mood or anything like that? That might have been like, okay. No. Damn.
I had 3 hot dogs for lunch.
Oh my goodness.
They were small.
Had a hot dog since the summer.
And I also had a hot dog for lunch yesterday.
Oh.
Took my son to his first hockey game yesterday.
Oh, nice. Like pro hockey?
Yeah. NHL, nice. The Penguins, the old Pittsburgh Penguinos.
Yes.
And so I had a hot dog for lunch there. Oh, he loved it. Absolutely loved it. The only issue he had was he doesn't do well with loud noises.
Oh, okay.
And it's just one constant loud noise at a hockey game, pretty much.
Right.
So
seats were close or like far away?
Seats were in the perfect spot.
Okay.
Like right at the front of the 200 section, which is, second tier. So you're not too close. So you see the whole entire ice from up there.
Oh, good.
If you sit a little lower down, there's a couple blind spots that you don't get to see, but
gotcha.
Little man couldn't see too well on our side, but he had a great time. He's been talking about it ever since. And
that's awesome.
It was a great time.
Get him into
one of those things that I'm going to remember forever.
That's awesome. Very cool.
But then today, just of course had to be, my wife's car wouldn't start this morning. I actually had trouble almost starting my car this morning. It was extremely cold this morning, but still, like, what are the odds?
Right.
And the funny thing is, yesterday I was like, let's take my car to the hockey game, which takes us about an hour and a half to get there.
Okay.
And if we would have taken her car and it wouldn't have started when we were there, that would have been a situation.
Yeah, that would have been
because it was dumping snow.
Oh, it was.
And we're in the middle of the city.
Yeah. No.
So it would have been an adventure for sure.
That would have been a little bit of a fiasco.
And let me tell you, patience would have worn pretty thin during that situation. Not just mine either.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely. So listen, I wanted to talk about non-fungible tokens.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay. Now, hear me out. And I'm going to probably piss off a lot of people. And I don't even give a shit.
That's what I like to do. So let's do it. Let's piss them off.
Okay. So here is my take. Now, I understand the premise of what an NFT is.
Yes.
Okay. So it's protecting, basically it's authenticating someone's artwork. Yes. Right. So that it's an original piece.
Doesn't even have to be artwork. It could be anything, but yes.
It could be anything, right?
Using the blockchain to authenticate
Right.
and make something worth something
Worth something
instead
right
of
now.
just like, but the whole copy and paste thing that everybody says.
Right. Okay. So here's a couple of things that concern me with this. First, I feel like it is a somewhat of a Ponzi scheme or a get rich quick type of thing.
Okay.
Meaning, we have artists, right? Now I understand now we're in a different time period where digital art is a thing. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But how how are we getting the value of these art pieces and then they're going for 250,000 but these astronomical prices, right? Who is giving the value to this? Because I know
I
fucking
still don't
Salvador
quite
Dali,
understand that. Yeah.
Leonardo da Vinci, Monet, Rembrandt. Okay, these are like artists that if you have their paintings, millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. I get it. Done in the, so whenever they were, 1700s, 1800s, 1900s, whatever it is. Okay. But all I see is NFTs, cute little puppies that I could fucking draw. Well, like, well, what is it? How do I give
My
how
favorite
does,
is
what is
the,
that?
the pixel art things that I can literally do on my cell phone in a couple hours, maybe if I'm being slow. And like Nade Shot bought his profile picture for $70,000. Like, I get it. For someone like Nade Shot, I guess like you purchase that, then the value is going to go up because you're Nade Shot. I don't know. I'm really speaking out of turn here because I really don't understand the valuation of things like that. So I'm not going to
Right.
speak on that. But like that's
Well,
that.
that's what I mean.
I
How are
I,
we
I
getting this
agree.
valuation?
Yeah, I don't know.
How
There's
are
a
we getting?
way, but there's things like gas fees and other things that I don't understand. And I never like it's because I never took the time to research it. I'm sure I could have a number of different people that I know
Right.
explain it to me, but it's just like to me, I was like, I don't know. These what are they non-feasible trinkets? Is that what it's called again?
Non-fungible token.
Oh, that's right. No, yeah, I know. But that's my
Non-feasible
whole
trinkets.
like I understand that we're in the digital age and there are some pretty cool NFTs that I've seen like artwork wise that do look like they've taken some time. I don't this has taken value completely out of the realm of it
Mhm.
completely. Like I'm not talking about the value, but I have seen some really good artwork, that people have as an NFT that they've purchased. Um some crazy like 3D designs and stuff like that, some really good illustrations. But my thing is taking that strictly making something like that strictly for a monetary purpose. Like the people aren't making these for any reason other than to you know to mint them and make money off of them or whatever they
Right.
do. But like I feel like it doesn't
Well, it diminishes the
like
art.
whenever I'm thinking exactly that's what I feel. That's what I feel, and I'm not saying that's accurate because I've never spoken to an actual NFT artist who strictly does artwork for an NFT. But like I feel like I know painters and I know people that have had art in galleries, and it's just like I know they have passion for this, and it's not a cash grab situation. And to me, that's where that's art. Like it's you can go and have an experience with all this different artwork, and like you don't have to own it, you don't have to, you can, that's
Mhm.
like I understand how ownership works, I think everybody does, and like you can buy a painting just as much as you can buy but a painting is a tangible thing that if your hard drive disappears or the internet crashes one day, it's all gone.
Right.
If my power
Yeah.
goes out or somebody hits the US with a freaking dirty bomb and the internet doesn't ever work again, I could still have that painting on my wall.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna have my little pixel duck that I paid $300 million for.
Right.
That's
Right.
just, that
Right.
investment
Yeah.
but it's in the same vein. It's the same as cryptocurrency. There's just something else. There's another element involved,
Hmm.
so there's a risk, and everybody knows that.
Right.
But
But I feel like
some of these motherfuckers crazy.
yeah, I agree, and like I said, I understand the whole artwork thing, but you know when you buy art or when you go to a gallery, I mean, you have people that are established artists. Sometimes, I mean, not everybody. I mean, you go into like a, like a studio. Like my aunt, she's an artist. Okay, she has her own studio. And she sells her artwork. Now, I don't know what she sells her artwork for. I don't know. Um, but I understand it. Okay. I was up at the Saratoga Jazz Festival, and we bought a beautiful piece of art for our house. And I said to the artist, he was really cool. His art is really 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 awesome. And I said, "Is this the original?" He's like, "No, no, 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 no." He's like, "That's not the original." This is a remake of it, smaller size. He goes, "The original is much bigger." I said, "Oh, well, how?" And I think we bought a painting for like 500-600 or something like that. And I was like, "Well, how much is the original? The original painting?" And he's like, it's probably like 5,000-6,000. So, I don't know where, the how they price things like that, like maybe time or whatever. But like you said, some of these things that I'm seeing that are like hundreds of thousands of dollars, um, are a picture of a puppy that I could literally draw, that I could draw. Well, how is that 150? Like, where is this valuation coming from?
Yeah, I don't
This is
know.
what
I
I
don't
don't
get it.
understand. I don't get it either. I don't get it. I don't get it.
And I
I
could
don't get
look
it.
into it, but I just really don't care.
It
And
feels like a quick rich scheme to me.
like if this
Although,
if people are still talking about this in 5 years, then maybe I'll give it a little bit of my time because
mhm,
you know
right. But also too, it's
because
like,
things like this come and go,
mhm,
and like to me, it's not worth sinking. I'm not gonna throw my family's savings
no.
into this stuff and like I and spend every waking minute of my life thinking about it and worrying about it and this like man, I mean, I know some
Right. The
people that
value
I
goes
can
up. The
just
value
straight
goes
up
down. The
say
value goes up. The
have
value goes down.
changed because of this whole NFT stuff. It's driving them crazy,
Who
and
is?
it's I'm not anybody in
Oh,
particular. I'm
oh,
just
oh,
saying
oh,
like
oh.
this
Oh,
like
people in general.
some
Yeah,
people
yeah.
just
People get
seem to be just like you know I don't know. I feel like everybody just thinks that it's going to make them rich,
right.
and
Oh,
then
absolutely,
I'm
100%.
like well, hey, why ain't you rich yet?
I feel it's almost like a pyramid scheme, right? Yeah, like a quick rich things, like the
Well, see,
it's
I
like
don't
that.
know.
I mean, it's not in
Yeah,
the way it's developed or the way it works. Just saying, like, you get involved in these like multi-level marketing businesses, right? In hopes to get rich, right? So it's almost like kind of like that in the aspect of, like, if I do this, it's gonna make me money, but I don't really know what I'm doing with it and how to get there, and what I'm not really doing anything. I don't know. I just
it would be it would be I'm sure it would make a lot more sense to us if we sat down and did the research, but yeah, whatever.
yeah, I don't know, man. That's my biggest thing is just, this guy created the art 5 seconds ago. He puts it up and now it's worth, $10,000. Who
I
says it's
want to
worth
know too
$10,000?
why is it that like you buy one NFT and all of a sudden you just got to start saying good morning to people at 3 in the afternoon? What's that about?
What is that? What that is? GM? Good
I
morning.
guess what else could it mean? It's probably
What
some inside joke that you don't know until you have a
what does that
profile
mean?
picture. I don't know. Good morning is what I think it means.
GM.
It could mean like
Is that like the whole thing? Like, you post that? You just supposed to post that?
I don't know. I see a lot of that because it's like anytime somebody posts like this big long paragraph and it's like GM. It's like, okay, cool, dude. Is that like how people know you're legit, or like you're cool? It's like GM, bro. Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, I just
I don't know. I've muted
but
GM on Twitter, so I can tell you
have you
that.
really? Oh, that's so
And
funny.
Wordle. I have muted the word Wordle.
Oh, listen now. That's a game, my
I have
friend.
checked out Wordle, but I
Have you done
really
it?
am sick and tired of seeing everybody tweet about it.
It's everywhere. I know. I know. I post it too on my Facebook and on my Twitter. It's fun. It's fun to play. Today's word. I didn't get today's word yet, so don't ruin it if you did it.
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I gave it
It's
about
a difficult
2
one
days of my
actually.
time and then out the door.
Well, the nice thing about the game is that you play it once a day and then that's it. You don't. It's not like you just keep playing it. You know what I mean? I do like word games, so it's definitely kind of up my alley.
You know what my favorite part about this podcast is? Real quick, I just have to get this out there because you know that it at some point, if anyone that is part of the NFT community sees this, we're going to be roasted so hard on like some deep Reddit
Oh,
channel somewhere
absolutely,
or some
100%. And I don't
Discord
really
is
give a
going to
shit.
be just I live for that shit.
Yeah, I don't even care.
I don't care at all.
Scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. I'm not
But
diminishing
hey,
anybody's artwork.
exactly, and I'm not even diminishing the I say the things that I say because I just say exactly what I think, and I always will, and I'll never apologize for it. But I do respect the boys for hustling, or the girls, boys and girls, and not being
Mhm.
gender exclusive here. Anybody who wants to NFT, they can NFT their little asses off. I do respect them for hustling, having a I'm going to call it a hobby for now because, like I said, once it's here around for a little bit longer,
Right.
because like everybody knows crypto is volatile. That shit could tank at any moment.
Ooh, it's bad. It's bad.
But like I said, if that's what you want to do, I'm not trying to stop you. I just don't understand it. I
Right.
could research it, yeah, but it's more fun to poke fun at it a little bit.
What are you gonna do when you have your little here's my NFT, right? That's right. What are you gonna
Just
hang these
don't.
up on your walls? You're gonna hang up
Yeah, well,
phones so you can
but
appreciate the artwork?
that's part of it. Moving into a different age.
Here is my
I
digital
understand that, and I
artwork
don't.
book. I don't
Because
know.
for old people like us, it's easy to not understand it because if exactly what you just said. I'm not going to hang this digital print on my wall, but in the same instance, you could, since you own that, you could take it to a print shop and say, hey, print me a frameable.
But can you do that?
Why not? You own it. If you can't
I
do
don't know.
that, then the whole thing is ridiculous.
I don't know.
Because if you don't really own it to do with it whatever you please, like I would do exactly that if I paid an ass load of money for something. I would
Mhm.
display it like I could, even if that, like, you can't sell that for
Right.
70,000 internet beans, but
Take your magic bean, sir.
and like I do
How much
have
is that NFT? It is
quite a few. I do
magic
have quite a
beans.
few investments in cryptocurrency, so I'm not degrading
Same. I do too.
cryptocurrency at all. I
I do
had,
too.
but I would do that just for sake of, like I said, the tangible nature of it. I would
Right.
keep it nice, maybe put it in a frame. I don't
I
know.
mean, they do have digital frames.
I think they need to keep their little non-fancy titties or whatever the hell they're called. I like to, every time I talk about NFTs to people, especially people that are in the
Into
NFT
the NFTs.
community, I always have to I say something different every time.
That's funny.
Like, what was it, like Nelson's Frankfurters and tacos? It's like, didn't you know that's just a dude's business? Anyway,
Oh man,
but
that's great.
it needs to stay the hell out of music because I see nothing but horrible things happening from that. No one should own the music except for the people that write it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we get into dangerous territory whenever you do something like that.
I mean, you think it'll go that way?
It's starting to.
I don't know.
I've seen things. I've heard rumblings. I mean, yeah, like Metallica's done some NFTs, but it's all artwork. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I mean, the only thing about NFTs that I have, understood to be around is art pieces.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it could be anything digital, right? I mean, that's the whole thing. It's got to be something
talking
digital.
about integrating it in with video games and with music, and even like just overall media, like television shows, movies.
So there is a video game coming out, and to get the characters, you need to buy them with crypto or something like that. I forget the name.
Won't be playing that game.
No, definitely not. My niece's boyfriend was telling me about it. It's a game that's coming out. I wish I had the name off the top of my head, just so you could see what that is.
The one thing I will say about all this is that it shows progression forward, and really outside of the box thinking in regards to technology. Like, it shows that they're you're almost starting to see things that you used to see in the old movies that portrayed the 2000s as like this crazy flying cars and stuff like that. Like,
yeah. I'll get behind that shit.
We are learning to use the technology that we have to make money, essentially, in different ways than you would before. So I'm all for anything like that, but I'm not sold on it 100% yet. And that's okay.
That's what I would
think
say.
Otherwise, then I got something you can. I've been vulgar enough for this podcast. So.
Yeah, no, we got to keep. Hey, I wish we had that intro, man. Oh, I'm so upset. Anyway,
I don't have any useless information this week, and that's attributed to my annoying day today, because I typically seek out my useless information on Mondays. And stop it! It's got a mind of its own again. I didn't press that button. But yeah, either way, don't have useless information this week.
That's okay.
But
we already gave you a bunch. NFTs.
Yeah. Whoa! I only pressed one of those buttons. This soundboard has got a mind of its own.
We gave you a lot of useless information about NFTs. So yeah. All right. Episode 26.
We hope we made you laugh. We hope we pissed some of you off.
That's the point.
Oh my God.
It's got a mind of its own. Catch us on the Twitter. The Two Guys Take #1.
Look,
on
hands
Twitter.
Are up if it happens.
Hands
again.
are up. If you're watching us on YouTube, head over to Spotify. Click on our podcast. Give us some likes, and vice versa, or versa versa.
Versa versa.
And versa versa. And if you're listening to us on Spotify, Adam said here he was going to link the YouTube on that. The video.
Shit, I didn't do that yet. I will.
Okay, well, maybe on this one.
I will.
And
because yeah, I'll do it. Don't
then
worry.
You can see all crazy faces. You know what I mean? All right.
Well, we'll see you guys next week.
Next week,
5 in a row.
How many in a row?
That'll be 5. This is 4 in a row this week.
This is 4 in a row? Oh, shit. All right.
Didn't think we had it in us.
That's right. Yeah, baby. It's a whole new world. It's a whole new year.
Okay.
2022.
Yeah.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Peace. All right. Later.